Hello, welcome back to my channel, it's Uni. Today I'm just going to quickly show you what you can fit in the Louis Vuitton key clay. I have it in the monogram print. I've had this for probably almost a year now. I just thought it's a really handy little small leather good to have from Louis Vuitton, and it's a good starter piece if you're thinking of purchasing anything from Louis Vuitton. You'd probably be quite surprised how much you can actually fit in there, so I just wanted to share with you what I like to use it for. Some people like to use it just as a bag charm, just to hang it on their bags, just as an accessory, and to unhook the clip it's to pull it up and pull it outwards. It's quite easy, you'll get the hang of it quite quickly. So the obvious ways to use it is probably to carry cards, credit cards, driving license, things like that. So to use it as a little wallet. You could have some money in there. I have a £5 note that I have to fold twice to fit in, and some coins as well. I usually use this if I want to carry a smaller bag like the Eva clutch, and as you can see, you can zip it up quite easily with no problems at all. The other obvious way to use this clay is for keys. The most I managed to fit in there were about 6 keys. It does still zip up with no problems at all, but I find it sometimes easier if you don't actually have the key ring attached to it. So maybe just have them as loose keys, or just have them like on 2 separate rings rather than one big hoop. The other thing that I used to do is put my car key in there, but as the car key is quite bulky, I ended up having to have my car key dangling out of the clay and just have the keys inside the clay. But as you can see in this situation, I only have 2 keys, which fits absolutely fine together with the bulky car key, and you can still zip it up with no problem. Or you can just have it as a keyring, just absolutely separate and not actually put your keys inside. That's entirely up to you. The other thing I use the clay for is to sometimes put my headphones in. I do have one that I actually use on a regular basis, but occasionally I like to just put it in the key clay and then have the ring out and just attach it to maybe my rucksack when I go to the gym or something like that. And it's very light, it still zips up with no problem. Next up, you could put some lip balms in the clay. As lip balms are quite small items, sometimes it does get lost in a big bag, so I do like to put it in the clay and maybe attach the clay onto a D-ring inside a Louis Vuitton handbag. Taking out a lip balm and putting in a lipstick, you can see it still fits with no problems at all. It's quite handy to have. Taking out both lip balm and lipstick, you can fit in smaller versions of lip glosses, maybe ones that aren't too long, sort of the shorter one in height. You can fit them in the clay. I was actually quite surprised by this because I didn't think it would fit, but you can fit 2 in there, as you can see, and it still zips up, no problem. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Here are some lady products. I can manage to fit in 3 of my regular used tampons. Again, I was quite surprised that I can actually fit 3 in there. I didn't think it would actually fit because I thought they were a bit too long, but it does. Not too sure why you would put a packet of chewing gum in there, but just to show you that it does fit as well. It's the perfect size and zips up absolutely fine. Rather than carrying a big bottle of perfume with me, I use this Travelor, I think it's called. I just pumped one of my favourite, well, not some. I pumped one of my favourite perfumes in it, so I can carry it around with me without having to carry a big and heavy bottle around. I wear contact lenses, and sometimes my eyes do get quite dry staring at the screen for long periods of time. So if you take the Travelor out of the clay and just have the eye drops, it doesn't stretch it as much, but it's still a bit wonky. So I don't generally put my eye drops in there, but it's just an option. Another way of using the clay is to have some hairbands in there to keep it in place and not flying around in your bag, and also some hairpins or bobby pins. And again, it will be quite light even though with the items inside, and it zips up. When I go on holiday, I like to obviously take my camera with me, but I also like to take a spare battery and some SD cards or anything that's relating to the camera that's quite small. Rather than having it just in my bag, I could use my clay to keep it all together and so I won't lose them. Here I have a travel size face wash from Clarins and also travel size hand cream. They were just samples that last time from when I ordered online, and just to show you that those fit as well if you ever fancy using that. When I go to the gym straight from work, I usually have my jewellery, including my watch. I used to put my watch in my bag when I get changed, but I do worry that my watch might get scratched if I just throw it into my bag, so you could use the clay to protect your watch from being scratched. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and it was somewhat helpful to give you an idea what fits in the clay if you're thinking of purchasing one. I like it a lot. I only currently have the monogram print, but I'm considering getting another one, maybe the Damier bin or Damier Azur. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Hope you're having a unique day today. Thank you for watching. Bye.